Hey everybody, welcome back. So I just got this mold the other day in delivery, and I was racking my brain the last couple of days, throwing some ideas around, trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. Now obviously I can make it 100 times, 100 different ways, but I was thinking, I got some clear resin off to the side, and I was thinking about just dropping some different colored alcohol inks in, and then dumping the clear resin in, just kind of giving it like that glass look, but bringing in like the wispy colors of blues and purples and blacks and whites. Just kind of seeing how it's the first pour, I kind of want to get an idea what the mold's going to be like anyhow. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and try it this way first, and then, we'll come up with some better ideas later. And if you guys have any suggestions or you want to see me do it any certain way, you're more than welcome to drop me a comment and let me know. I have no problem throwing some different stuff in here and doing it different ways. I love it when you guys give me ideas and when you let me know what you guys want to see. So anyhow, we are going to use the Picasso alcohol inks. I got black, white, violet, and then the navy blue. And we're just going to start dropping them in there and dumping resin and see what we get. Now, I also thought about, maybe next time doing the stars in, like, a chameleon color, a chrome or something. And then, like, this little, I don't know if it's supposed to be a snowflake or, like, what it is here. Kind of looks like a flower almost as well, so I'm not really sure. So I was thinking about doing these in some like chrome powders and chameleon powders next time, and then doing, whatever other color. So yeah, just let me know, guys. I have all different kinds of ideas for this mold, but I literally have probably 20 new molds that I haven't even poured yet, and I am like so behind because I'm trying to get some other projects done off camera that is going for the Easter festival thing that my daughter is a part of, and I didn't really want to do a lot of that on video because it is like marijuana themed, some of it. So to be respectful to everybody, I didn't really want to video that. So yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get started and see what we can come up with, guys. Also, this mold, mine came with styrofoam in the bottom of it, and like it's to hold the shape of it. And I'm going to leave that in there while I pour this because I think that it'll help, keep the shape nicer in the long run. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and leave that in there. And I don't want to take it out, so we're just going to just start dropping some random colors. And then I got some resin mixed up here. I did put a little bit of the crushed crystal in there just to give it a little bit of jazz. And I ran it through my bubble remover for a couple minutes just to get out any extra bubbles because I am leaving it mostly clear. I kind of want to reduce the bubbles as much as I can, especially since how I have the machine now. Why not use it, right? And then if I have any leftover resin, I quickly brushed this little seashell here off to the side, and we'll go ahead and throw the leftover resin in it. So let's start out with some purple and blue. And then we'll just kind of start adding like the white and black and stuff in. I don't want it to really take over. Just kind of like throw some accents in a little bit here and there. So we'll just drop some color. We'll leave that off. And then we'll do some blue. I don't know if this is going to stain my mold or not, but because I haven't tried this method with the Picasso yet. It didn't stain the other mold that I did, the little keychain mold that I did, so I don't know. I'm hoping that it don't stain it, but we'll see. Some alcohol inks really stain your molds, and sometimes it's only certain colors as well. So just keep that in mind if you want to try this on any of your molds. Alright, now I'm gonna pour high. Wow. I think that's gonna be pretty. Okay, we're gonna stop there. Let it kind of move around a little bit. And then we're gonna go put some more in. Because I have that styrofoam piece I kept inside the bottom, the walls aren't going to come out. So, that's going to be a really thin wall there for the resin. Wow, this is really pretty. I hope it turns out this pretty. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright, we're gonna just keep dropping colors here, there. And like I said, these are alcohol inks, so it should do nice with spreading. Those colors around. Wow, this thing's almost full already. I did mix up, well, I mixed up about 14 ounces because I figured I'd have a little bit extra. Just kind of tapping the sides, making sure that it's down along the sides here good. I think it's okay. So let's go ahead and looks like we got a lot of purple and black laying on top here. So let's try to add some blue in here. And then we'll put some white. Just kind of switch some colors around. That black seems like it's pushing pretty good, so I don't want to put too much of it in there because it'll spread pretty far and it'll darken our colors up too much, and I don't want to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this up the rest of the way. Yeah, them colors are really working nice together. Look how beautiful those colors are working together. Oh my goodness, I hope this turns out as pretty as it looks. And then with all that crushed crystal in there with that clear, it's gonna be so shiny and sparkly, hopefully. This mold, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was very, very shocked by this mold because it came from Temu, and you know, it is very shiny. Like, it is very, very, very shiny mold. And it's absolutely beautiful mold. And I do believe it was only like $5, $6, because normally they're like 12, 14, depending on which one you find. And I think this one was on sale for like $5 or $6. And I think I ended up only paying like $2 for it. So I'm very, very, very happy about it. And we're gonna go ahead and start working on the lid. Just throwing my gloves back on real quick, guys. Alright. We need a little bit more in here. But let's go ahead and start putting colors in here. And getting this one filled up. Oops. Just making a mess all over today. Alright. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's gorgeous. Let me just wipe that real quick so it don't stain if we can avoid it. Alright. Throw some more blue in here. Some more purple. Couple black. Just keep dropping colors. We'll let that move a little bit. Look how beautiful. That is so pretty. Alright. Fill this up a little bit more. I think we are gonna be like 2 ounces short of what we needed, literally. So I will go ahead and mix up 2 more ounces, add it in, and then once it is completely cured, I will come back and we will demold it and see what we got. Yeah, we're literally about 2 ounces, maybe 2 ounces short. Boy, I even made extra from what I originally measured it for, and it's still short. I thought I was gonna have extra. So this holds a lot more resin than what I thought it did. Alright, you guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up that resin real quick. I'm not gonna have you guys sit on here for that. I'm literally just gonna mix up 2 ounces, fill it up the rest of the way, and wait for it to cure. So I will see you guys on demold. Bye you. Bye. Okay, everybody. Hey, we're back. Let's take a look at these and see what we got. They look like almost like galaxy, don't they? Oh my god, I love them. You can tell like this kind of like started to like it was curing too fast, and so you guys want to be careful with that. Depending on what resin you use, you might want to be careful because it absolutely got too hot and cured too fast on me. So like this was fine, but and like this isn't even like really like deep, but it did. So yeah, just be careful with that because you can see like how it's like all cured funny. So alright, anyhow, we're gonna have to take the styrofoam out of the bottom of here real quick so that we can demold it. And let's take a look at this lid, see what we got. Ooh, this is demolding like super nice. You guys, I love this mold. I absolutely love this mold. Get you one. I will make sure I put the link to this in my video. Wow. That is so pretty, you guys. And even though it like flash cured, it like other than the bottom of it being like a little messed up, like it's okay. Cause like it really did, it flash cured on me, but like it didn't get like crazy or anything where it started like smoking or anything wild. It cured. It got really, really hot and then it cured really, really fast. I'm glad that it didn't get crazy though, because I was worried about it ruining my brand new mold I just got. Especially seeing how it's so nice and like I really love this mold. But yeah, it turned out really super pretty, you guys. Look at that. Like the sides are really pretty too. Now I will say there is some heft to this lid. Like it's pretty thick and solid, you guys. So there is some weight behind it. And the pink did stain my mold, as you guys can see. Remember I was saying some colors do stain, some don't. So yeah, the pink stained it, which is okay. Like it's not gonna come off on like my next project or anything like that. So but yeah, it kind of sucks that it stained it, but oh well. Alright, you guys ready to see the bottom? Look how pretty that is, you guys. I love that. That's so beautiful. It's a little bit hard to kind of get your fingers underneath that lip. Especially when you have wonky hands like me. Yeah, we're gonna have to roll this down. You know what? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to hold it up against myself a little bit to get it all the way around. There we go. Yeah, see the pink stained this one too. And my jar is still a little bit soft because it did just get pulled off the heat mat. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in here before I forget. That way we can make sure that it stays nice and in shape. There's one thing I will say about like this kind of styrofoam silicone, is it does like collect every piece of hair. Oh my gosh. You guys, look how freaking pretty. Look at the sides. Do you see how the sides of it are like got like all the wispy colors coming up through, and then you got that crushed crystal in there. It's like glistening through, making it look like stars glistening. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking pretty. Yep, this is gonna be one of my new favorite molds, you guys. I cannot wait to try all different kinds of techniques and colors and all kinds of stuff in there. Wow, that is just absolutely beautiful. And like I was talking about, like doing the flower in the bottom of here, like doing it with chameleon colors or something, painting it, and then doing like the stars and stuff on the lid. Look at how beautiful, you guys. And this just sits on top, you guys. There's no lip or anything, like to sit it, for it to like sit down in or anything. So, like it doesn't have like a little lip or a little wedge or anything here for it to like sit down inside or anything. It just literally sits right on top. That is so cute. I might have to come up with some type of little, maybe put like a pearl or something right here, so that, you know, glue it in the center there, so that way you can like have something to pick the lid up with. You know, you can pick the lid up off the jar with it. Yeah. My bottom part here is still really soft, so I don't want to leave the lid on there because the lid's heavy and the lid will just make, like, it'll make it collapse and bow. But yeah, that turned out absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness sakes, I love it. I love it so much. Can you guys see how gorgeous that is? Let me see if I can take you down off the camera real quick so I can show you better, maybe. See how I was talking about how the colors like look like they're melting together, and then you got all of that crushed crystal in behind it. It makes it look like stars twinkling. It's so pretty. And then the lid, I wish this camera was picking up how, like, the colors, how pretty the colors are. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Alright guys, well, that'll do it. I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out with me while we made this awesome container with a lid. And stay tuned for the next one, because in the next video we are going to be making some more really cool stuff. I got so many new molds to do with you guys. Just a little sneak peek. There's the box the fairy tale inspired box that I made for my daughter. We're going to be making one on a video coming up. I don't know if we're going to be making one exactly like this or not, but we'll be making a box. Look how pretty that is. I put a bunch of flowers and chameleon flakes and stuff in there. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for coming by, and if you guys aren't already subscribed, please consider doing so. We got so many cool things coming up, and I could always use the extra help. Leave a comment down below if there's anything you guys would like to see, or you have any ideas for me to do with this mold. And if not, I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, love you guys. Bye!